founder and president of Reshoring Initiative, Harry Moser.
It was great to be here at FABTECH and to celebrate reshoring. The rate of reshoring has boomed from 6,000 jobs per year to 350,000 in 2022. Went all the way from 6,000 in 2010 to say 350,000 in 2022. You can see the trend on the slide here. PMA, AMT, NTMA, and SME, and the Reshoring Initiative sponsor the National Metalworking Reshoring Award to honor the companies that are driving the trend. The 2023 winner reshored a $2.5 to $3 million family of high-precision stamped, machined, and assembled components for a medical device company. They replaced a Taiwanese supplier that did not have the resources or technology necessary to scale or deliver consistent quality. This case embodies several of the strongest benefits and driving factors of reshoring. First, quality. Second, efficient, effective cooperation of engineering and manufacturing enhanced by proximity. When you get two companies and you separate engineering and manufacturing, it's hard to optimize the product and the process. When you bring them close to each other, it works out much better. Overcoming one of the biggest barriers to reshoring, the availability of skilled workforce. They have 4 different apprenticeship programs with a total of 4 or 5 apprentices, and they're in the process of hiring more. They annually hire up to 12 from the local technical schools. What could be more appropriate at FABTECH 2023 than for the winner to be a leading PMA, Precision Metal Forming Association member, PMA, one of the sponsors of this award. The award plaque will read, the 2023 National Metalworking Reshoring Award is presented in honor and recognition of their hard work, dedication, leadership, and success in bringing manufacturing back to the United States, presented to Hobson and Motzer. Here is Anthony Bracali, Director, Sales and Marketing, Hobson and Motzer in Durham, Connecticut, to accept the award.
All right, thank you, Harry. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much. As Harry mentioned, I'm Anthony Bracali, and I have the privilege of leading the sales organization for Hobson and Motzer. On behalf of our company, I would like to thank Harry for this recognition and for the important work that they do at Reshoring Initiative. We had Harry visit Hobson and Motzer about 10 years ago. Reshoring is an important concept where we recognize the importance of being globally competitive. You really need to, as an American manufacturing company, need to be competitive on the global market, and that's what we strive to do. Those efforts keep work here in the US and on occasion bring that work back to our shores. In this case, a very challenging medical device component was being made by a Taiwanese company. They led the development of the project initially, but they didn't have the resources really to scale that project to the company's liking. Really, they needed somebody with a little bit more depth. To share a little background on our company, we're a Connecticut-based manufacturer. We've been in business since 1912. It's our 111th year as an American manufacturer, something we're very proud of. Not a lot of companies get to reach that milestone that we have, so we're very proud of that. So again, more than a century ago, 2 very skilled tool makers, Hobson and Motzer were their names, set out to create a tool and die shop. And their effort was to take on the work that many people either wouldn't do or couldn't do. And initially they took any work that they could get, but as they built their business, they learned to, they earned a reputation in the marketplace for doing very challenging work, and we still do that today. As you might imagine, since 1912, we've been in probably every industry that's ever been around, but now we focus for probably the last 3.5 decades primarily on medical device. We've steadily grown over the years, and we're 400 people strong. It's a large company with two facilities in Connecticut. The project itself, for reasons of confidentiality, I really can't even speak about. We're sworn to secrecy, so I can't describe the product, but it involves metal stamping, CNC machining. They're laser welded and formed, and it's a very precise application, and the product has launched in the last 2.5 years and is gaining traction in the market. It's done everything that they hoped it could do, and we were very proud to be a part of it. It's hard to talk about reshoring without feeling a little bit patriotic. You know, you're bringing work back to the U.S., and we're happy to do that. But at the same time, we recognize that, you know, we're playing in a global market where you've got to be competitive. And for Hobson Motzer, that's really the win for us, because we use technology, we use automation, we use advanced technology to be competitive. We have a skilled workforce. And the earlier panel talked about workforce development. We have had an apprenticeship for tool makers since 1918. And we always have people, and we work with the local high schools to bring kids in and expose them to our industry. And as a result of that, we have a 50-person tool room. And if you look across, you've got seasoned guys down to high school level kids. And it's been one of our strongest assets is to bring people into our industry. We now have 4 apprenticeships for tech services, for machine maintenance, and for quality. So the importance of being able to bring people into our industry has been probably one of the greatest keys to our success, along with investing heavily in technology. We invest anywhere between 10 to 12% of our annual revenue into new equipment. So it's kept us on the cutting edge, I think, for the industry that we're in, for metal stamping and CNC machining. Harry, I really appreciate the opportunity here and the recognition for this award. We're happy to get it, and we appreciate the little bit of fanfare. So thank you very much.
In addition to the plaque that Hobson Motzer will receive, they'll receive the same thing that anyone who comes to us and identifies a reshoring case that we did not know about. And that's the Manufacturing is Cool t-shirt, okay? Which is made in the U.S. out of U.S. cotton. So I've got one here for Anthony, okay. And if Bruce wants one, let me know and I'll get one for Bruce, okay? So, well earned. So, a few concluding remarks. The Reshoring Initiative is available to help you decide what to reshore. Exhibitors at FABTECH, North America's largest metal forming, fabricating, welding, and finishing event, can help you become competitive enough to succeed in reshoring, to compete with those lower wage countries. OEMs, big companies, and their suppliers, contract manufacturers, still have time to reshore and apply and win the 2024 National Metalworking Reshoring Award. So join Hobson and Motzer and add that visibility and credibility to your name. Thank you.